way.
Movie's a trip now.
Yep. So, yeah. That's what we had last night.
Okay. Did we make money that time when we had the bigger crowd?
Last time we made our table. I think we made our table and basically what we spent on food.
We need something. That croquet stuff might be it. What puts us over? So instead of enjoying yourself, I want you to look at it like a job. I'm kidding, of course.
But alright, I need to do that with my fries. I guess I just need to enjoy my filler art and get in there and do it every day.
You don't even, like, the art when I do it is pretty much, like, I don't have to think about it now. I know what it needs to be. I enjoy the company of Twitch. That's my enjoyment. Spending time with my friends.
That's why I haven't even looked at anything yet. It's like, we haven't even made our table right.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go get us food soon. Are you hungry? How hungry are you?
I'm getting there. I'm starving. Yeah.
How late does this run to? Well, if I knew, I wouldn't be asking.
Give me a second.
3, 9 to 3.
Yeah. So it's like what?
Yeah, we got a while. You want me to go get us some Chinese food, or what do you feel like?
Because Chinese food, I'm going to blood sugar shit up and I'm tired. How about
I could go get us something from the honey hole, some po' boys or something.
yeah.
Or I could go to the R1 fast food place. From where?
Wherever. I can get it from the honey hole.
Oh, McGlynn, y'all heard that? I didn't know you were listening.
What about so you enjoy spending your time?
He said, that's right, Brian. Butter us up. McGlynn, I'll be off next week, and my first priority is going to be sending you all the stuff that I owe you. I'm probably going to try and send you one of the Wiccan Dreamer statues and the skeleton. Eventually, I want to design an owlbear as well. I think that's going to be one of the 3D prints we do soon. Out of better total. I love these things. They get me through the day. They help me whenever I start feeling bad. If I take one, it picks me up. I think, knock on wood, I think I got my blood pressure. I know it's a lot better under control now. Because it goes high, but it comes back down pretty quick now.
I'm going to tire myself out and check on the blood sugar. I think it's in one of the bags.
You want me to go get that burger right now?
Yeah.
You want me to wait and see where your blood sugar's at before I go?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I meant to put these in a bowl right now.
It sounds worse than it is.
What, 3 for $5 or? Don't even bother now.
Don't bother now. Unless we buy one of those cool bowls over there, start using it for that.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a perfect bowl for that.
Yeah, it really would. Yeah, I wanted to buy some at the mill anyway.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
So. Not seeing anything there. I got another side over here. Getting those two sides. Say that we do light, just like right here.
It's fun though.
But it was fun. It's nice to get out. It's a nice Saturday.
The small magnets.
How much for the magnets, Monica?
Oh, $2.
$2. They used to have the big magnets though, like the one I got before. Like, you know, I guess they don't have them, I guess, right now. I know we had one like $5, $10 for the big magnet.
Yeah, we had the big ones.
These are all $2.
Yep.
Hey there. Hello. How are you doing?
What can we help you with? Do you read comic books?
Yeah.
I like comic books a lot too. I did my internship under Steve Scott, who did Batman for DC Comics back in the day. It was fun.
I have a giant bag of comic books.
Oh yeah?
Somewhere. Been in the military forever, so you pack things up in boxes, and they're in one of our boxes somewhere. But when I was his age, somebody passed all their comic books to me, but you know, I kept them over the years.
That's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Probably not any work at this point.
Well,
Taken care of.
Oh, gotcha. That's a big part of it, unfortunately.
For sure.
I know that the most expensive comic ever was found, it was being used as insulation inside of a wall, and it preserved it, and it was an Action Comics #1, first appearance of Superman.
Oh my goodness.
Went for millions,
Yeah.
like 15 million, it was insane.
There's some treasures out there.
Yeah. Yep.
We all have a good day.
You too.
Me too.
We can fold any of these down if you want to see them closer.
Yeah.
Hey there.
I'm gonna big road. Y'all take debit cards too, don't you?
We do.
We do.
Good for the daughters.
We're easy on the pocketbook though. The buttons are only $2 each, and the magnets.
Oh, you got some more buttons on that side and on that table.
I don't know what they would like.
I know the Minecraft stuff's popular with kids these days.
The what?
Minecraft, the
Okay,
game.
well, they're adults, but they still love the anime and all that.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
I've got grandbabies now. I don't have. Shoot, I'm not for me to get them.
Oh, there you go. Do that.
Let me come back and make this areas.
Alrighty. How are y'all doing?
Good, how are you? Hey.
Did you watch the Mario movie? It was fantastic. Loved
I
it.
haven't seen it.
Yeah. Jack Black was fantastic. Yeah.
Jack Black hit his hit song Peaches.
Yep.
Amazing. I want the Yoshi. That's the Yoshi from Yoshi's Island.
Yep. Excellent game.
It is Yoshi's Island.
Let me know if you'd like to see any of them closer.
Yeah, that's the sprite for Yoshi.
Say what?
I said that's the sprite for Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
second Super Mario one.
But I don't know what a sprite is.
It's the
Sprite is what he looks like.
it's the artwork for the video
Artwork
game.
for the character.
Why did you say that?
It's a sprite. That's what it's called. That's the sprite for Yoshi in the second Mario from Super Mario World. That's what he looks like.
Figure he'll play heavily into the second movie.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially the scene at the end.
Yep. I'm hoping we get a Legend of Zelda next.
Oh yeah, a Zelda movie, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I've heard that the Legend of Zelda is in the works for Netflix.
Yep.
Netflix is doing bringing out a lot of these
They'll
video
probably do it
games.
as a series, which would be
Yeah,
good.
between Netflix and Paramount Plus are both bringing in the video games.
Oh, the pink. I don't know what that is. That looks like a little dinosaur.
It is. It almost looks like the one from the Flintstones.
Yeah.
Oh, Dino.
You know, yep. That's the earrings I was talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Should I get them?
The one up here. Yeah, you should. Those are pretty cool.
Would you like the one-up earrings?
Yeah, I done
You should
walked
get
by
that.
3
Oh my gosh,
times.
there's Among Us.
I done walked by 3 times trying to decide if I want to get them earrings.
Well, guess what? I
Can set
That's
them right
why.
here for you.
That's why I brought him over here so he can decide for me. Oh,
Your bag is too cute.
thank you. I got it when we right before we went to Disney for Mardi Gras.
Oh, I bet that was a fun trip.
It really was. But and I've been wearing it ever since. It's more comfortable than wearing a purse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How are y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like a bag?
Sure.
Can we get a bag, Monica?
Yeah.
You like that Saturday? You like Saturday more than the dog?
Here, Chip.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not big enough here.
No.
So my son, special needs, not that one, the other one, it's down syndrome. He doesn't even speak the language. So it's funny, he calls Spider-Man. It sounds like he's saying Spicer-Man.
Oh,
So every time he says it, it's funny to me, and I just repeat that. I think it's cute and it's funny, and I'm like, yeah, he just walks around throwing spices at people, huh?
that would be a good character. You know, the artist that did Spider-Man through most of the 90s is from Ocean Springs.
I do know that. There's a comic book store over on the Moines.
3 Alarm Comics.
I
Yeah.
think so. And we went over there for something, and I
And
want
in
to say,
Biloxi, they had Comic Con in
Yeah.
They
Biloxi
did.
back in March.
oh, I love stuff like that. I love to dress up. I'm still kind of a nerd. Like,
That's fantastic. I love cosplay too.
I think some of the libraries did do it a couple of times. I don't remember which library, but they
have
did.
Yeah.
They have the superhero days at the library.
We did,
I don't know which one. I think it was either Pascagoula or Ocean Springs. One of them,
It was Pascagoula.
yeah, did the superhero day.
I only come to this holiday. But I love, like, Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you dress up as?
So we always do a theme. So
Okay.
one year, the oldest one was Bowser.
That's
I was
awesome.
Boo. And my younger one, I made him a bomb costume.
Yeah, that's neat.
It was awesome. Then another year, there were Mario, Luigi, and I was Princess Peach. Last year we did Jason, Freddy, and Michael Myers.
I actually got a machete signed by the guy that played Jason in
Really?
Behind the Hockey Mask, Kane Hodder. At the time, I weighed about 280 pounds. This man picked me up with one arm for the picture.
Oh my God.
All 280 pounds of me, like I was nothing.
So funny story. So my name is Jamie, and in the
Okay.
movie Halloween.
Yeah, Jamie Lee
Jamie
Curtis.
Lee Curtis, right? Well, I was named after her,
Fantastic.
and Halloween happens to be my favorite holiday.
Right.
So it's kind of funny.
That's cool. I haven't had a chance to meet her. We've gotten to meet some of the people that have played Michael Myers, so that's been neat because we do a lot of comic conventions with this stuff.
Yeah, that's who I was. I was Michael Myers.
That's awesome.
I thought it was kind of weird seeing him as the ogre,
Yeah,
known as Shrek.
that's a different guy completely.
Well, I mean, he played. I mean, that's different.
Mike Myers, the actor.
Actor, yeah, he played in that, and then he played as Austin Powers in the Austin Powers movies.
Right, but he wasn't in the Halloween movie.
Oh no, but it's just the name that they use, I guess.
But,
It's kind of confusing when you hear the name Mike Myers. Usually when you hear that name, you either think of Shrek or Austin Powers.
I love the 80s horror movies, though.
Yeah.
Love them.
I love horror movies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they don't have sharks in them.
You don't like sharks?
No, I think Jaws ruined that for me.
Yeah. 1975.
We're going to Orange Beach in June, and for the first time ever on an Alabama beach, they caught a 10-foot great white at Orange Beach, and it was huge. When we first got married, Monica's not from the coast, but we're fishing. I was cutting up bait and throwing it back in there. Well, the water exploded, and Monica said, "What was that?" And I said, "It was a shark," and I just kept cutting. And she says, "What was it really?" I said, "It's a shark. We brought in the sharks on accident, throwing the bait in there." And she says, "I want to catch one." And it took us about 2 hours, but I rigged her up, got her seal leader, and she caught it. Yep.
Now listen, I'll eat a shark.
Yeah,
I've ate
yeah.
shark before, but I don't.
Yeah, Jaws is the weirdest movie of all time, and plus it became one of the top 10 famous
it's
movies
good
of since
stuff.
the 70s, other than Back to the Future and the Smokey and the Bandit, and of course you had all the other Dracula versions. Like
Well, I like sharks. I like snakes. I always kept them as a kid. The only animal I'm nervous around is a horse,
oh no,
because a horse will mess you up.
oh yes.
Yeah.
My sister got knocked off a horse when she was a teenager and ended up getting like a hole in her leg from a stick or something.
Oh,
She fell.
man.
And I'm like, I don't want anything to do with horses.
Yeah. Well, I had a friend in high school. My girlfriend had a horse that hated me, and it would always bite that soft part right here every time. Like she wasn't looking, it would reach over and get it. It was the meanest animal.
Well, there's a
But when she wasn't looking,
Yeah, when she wasn't, she'd wait and it'd reach over, and I'd see it. And every once in a while, it would get me. I wouldn't catch it in time.
it's really sorry.
Sometimes
It was
you have to teach her who's boss. You have
it
to show
was-
her who's boss. So.
No, that would have been it. If I had touched that horse, she would have gotten rid of me, not the horse. So, yeah, don't trust horses.
I love all these things. So my youngest son, I have his room decorated in Mario.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You love Mario myself when
I
back
love
in
Mario. Like, I still have my Super Nintendo from when I was a kid.
I have mine. It's not hooked up. I have the NES. It's in the attic, and it worked when I put it up there, but I don't know if it still does. But I have my Nintendo Switch now, which has a lot of the old games
Yeah,
on it.
they have that. I got that for them.
me, I remember growing up with the NES, the Nintendo 64, also had Mario, and then you got Mario Maker for the DS. I mean 3DS.
Yeah.
And then you had the one other Mario, which is Smash Brothers for the Wii. Because it also had Mario Kart for the Nintendo 64. And then it came out with the Wii, and then the DS version, and now they come back out with the Mario Kart for the Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
Yeah. Every generation has to have its own.
It's the same way with Pokemon. Pokemon started out with just a Game Boy, and then all of a sudden now it exploded.
This is done with perler art. You put a bunch of little beads onto these little plates that have these little spikes sticking up, and then you put an ironing sheet over it. When you iron it, they all melt together.
Yeah. It's really cool. Do you just do it by hand, or do you have patterns?
My wife, she's done both. She has patterns and she'll do them by hand sometimes. Yeah.
Thank you.
The, the old video game art already is set up in little squares, so it's perfect
Yeah,
for
so,
this type
yeah.
of artwork.
And I went through like a lot of pegboards at first because I was trying to iron them on the pegboard, you know,
She was
for the
melting
sheet
her
on there.
pegboards.
But until finally, I just like somebody was like, "You tape them." So you put like masking tape on there,
pull the
then
whole
you
sheet
put
up.
holes in it, and then you like take it off of the, turn it over and peel it off of the board, and then put the parchment of paper on there, and then you iron it.
We talked about her doing workshops possibly for kids with this stuff.
So this is the older one. So this is probably before like E.E. Koopa and all that what was that on Super Mario World?
That was that's probably
So
about
it's probably not the same.
it's either
like,
before
stuff.
or just
Actually, that's all before. That was back with the NES, the original Bowser from the original.
You really need to watch the movie. I think you'd enjoy it.
Well, my little one really wants to go see it, and I keep telling him we're gonna go see it.
Right.
We might try to go tomorrow.
Because I went with my nephew, but honestly, I would have gone without him. You know.
You know, there's a place in Florida now
I
that
was just wondering because you can't. When you see stuff from Mario, it's usually Mario Luigi.
Right.
Yeah.
You hardly ever see.
We-
the-
see that's the original
Do you have
Bowser
them?
from the original
Yeah.
Mario games.
This is just for you. We're saving this for the comic conventions, which are more.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That'll be perfect there. That's funny.
So we figured not this event.
Well, like I want to buy him stuff for his room,
Right.
and it's been really difficult to find like the bag characters. Because I want it all. I don't want just Mario.
Right, no, that's boring.
I know.
Well, once you watch the movie, you're going to love Bowser because Jack Black was hilarious as Bowser.
And plus, there's actually a place at the Universal that's got an actual live-action Mario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Florida is their the one in California. I think already has Mario.
But
One
the one in
I
Florida.
mean, not Florida, in California, but the one in Florida doesn't have one.
It's the,
Yeah.
the place is supposed to be interactive too.
Yeah, it is. They make it where you feel like you're in the video game, though.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't wait. Like now I gotta go. So we can see it.
Yeah, that's it. Universal.
Pensacola has a good convention. Pensacon, you got like 30,000 people show up. They'll have a lot of Mario stuff, like beyond just Mario and Luigi. It's a good place to go, and they take over the whole town. We ran the gaming area for them because they do artwork for like board games and video games, and they let us have an entire museum, like seated 200 people just for the gaming area. And then the Coliseum has like the main vendors, and actually had the original Bowser, the voice actor, and Mario at different times.
Wow.
So that was really neat.
I forgot who was the original Bowser, though. I think Jim Cummings played Bowser in one of the Mario cartoons.
That might have been him.
Yeah, Jim Cummings. Which I love him. He also played Pete from the Goof Troop series and the movie.
I don't see how you remember all that
I
stuff.
know.
Like I say,
I've met a lot of these people. I can't remember.
and plus he also played Don Canard in Tailspin as the pirate.
Oh, that was right. They had better cartoons.
And he also played,
I feel like.
also
They
he
did.
was the voice of Dog Green Duck.
Disney Plus redid DuckTales.
Tales.
It was actually really good.
I loved that show.
Even though sadly some of the actors who originally played DuckTales have passed away, like
Well, yeah.
Alan Young.
But they got the Doctor Who guy, to be Scrooge McDuck, and he killed it.
Yeah, he almost had like Alan Young though,
Yeah.
but different than Alan Young version of Scrooge
I
McDuck.
thought it was going to be horrible, but they did the Chip and Dale's movie, The Rescue Rangers. It was hilarious.
Yeah, it
Seen
almost.
that one
The
either.
Oh,
comedy
yeah.
was basically it's like the next Roger Rabbit. Because they're aware that they were a cartoon, and it shows them down and out. And I'm like, this is going to be garbage. I was wrong. It was like funny the whole way
And
through.
don't you know they actually
I'm
had.
still such a kid. Like I love like Mario, Donkey Kong. Like I still, just the other day I was at my neighbor's house playing on her Super Nintendo. We were playing Donkey Kong together.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's another one I need to do. I need to do.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, you need to
yeah, I
do
like
Donkey
Donkey Kong
Kong.
even for the Wii. Donkey Kong Country though for the Wii
Yeah.
came along too.
Well, thank y'all. It was nice talking to
Nice
y'all.
talking to you.
And I love all y'all stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be here for the next event too.
Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye. How's your blood sugar doing?
I still haven't found my meter.
You want these two?
Yes, please.
See $4.
I'm missing my pad.
Do you have $1?
Yeah.
Are you gonna try to bring back the big one, the big magnets, like
I don't know if we're gonna get around to the big magnets. Here you go. Do you want a bag?
Like what kind of like?
I like that when you had the big. The last one I got was Mega Man and She-Ra. I had last time when y'all was here.
The perler magnets, the big magnets.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I do have a couple of perler magnets up there, but I don't know which one you want.
I'm gonna go get you a burger.
Okay.
You want me to help you find your blood sugar meter first, though?
Uh,
Are you okay?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get that.
Okay. So is it two of these? that you
Yeah.
want?
They're $2, right?
Yeah.
Or we're two, right?
Yeah, $2.
Yeah.
And she got the mushroom areas, right?
Yeah, for 20. I got that.
Yeah, because I just need to write that down. You need another 40 or?
No, I'm just gonna use my card. You still there, McLean? I'll be back. I'm gonna go for a food run.
Hamburger sauce.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, it's all metal.
Hey.
I bring my stuff to work, show, sell. People only buy it then, and I don't buy it when I get them. Almost. That's the way fine all month. I won't pay anything. I know what you mean. We'll be back in November.
Hey.
You're right.
I like your ring, by the way.
Thank you. That's my graduation ring. I just got finished getting my master's degree. I didn't get a ring for high school or college, so I figured I need to get one for high school or undergrad. So I figured I need to do it for this one.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a lot of hard work.
Killed myself. Working full time and doing it. How much are the buttons you said? The $5?
Yeah, $2 a piece for the buttons. Oh, and in case you don't find what you want, I got this thing's got buttons. I got buttons on that table. I got buttons on this side.
I have no idea what Cowboy Bebop is, but that's what my son loves. Do you have something for that?
Cowboy Bebop.
Do you know what that is?
Man, I bet you I don't have any Cowboy Bebop. I wish I
have
did.
no idea what it is.
Because I know exactly what you're talking about. I have the hardest time finding buttons or like material to make buttons out
Yeah,
of for.
I bet. Just looking for one for my granddaughter down here. Which one she likes. Now it's hot in here. Are you hot now or is it just me?
Yeah, I was fixing to say, it feels like it all of a sudden got kind of hot in here.
It gets cold and it gets cool.
Yeah.
That's how mine house does. Yeah. It's running, it's cold. Let me see what her mama says. What she likes.
Okay.
You can find just about anything. It was going to be summertime. Everybody needs a little soap in the summertime.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's a smart girl, so she's a quick study. She's usually all the time. I love my house 7 all at the same time. No, I'm serious. She'll have one in this room, one in the bathroom, one in the car.
Really?
No, I'm very serious. The first time I realized she did it, I was like, what are you doing? Are you reading more than one book? And she does. She reads multiple books at a time. I can't do that. I read one, and then I move on. I love to read, but I don't read multiple books at a time.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, she just won a big AR award at school for the accelerated reading. You know, they read so many books and they take tests and they get points.
Yeah.
She said, I think it's so. I'm right on time.
That's great. How are you doing?
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. See, y'all gave me a reason to come in here. I grabbed my broom and said, hey.
There you go. We got all kind of stuff to see.
See? These for the gamers, huh?
That's right.
Yeah.
They probably love that.
Get the proper gamers.
They probably love that. I'm looking at this little feeder. That is just too cute.
Yeah, my mom made those.
She
did.
That is the best idea I saw yet. For a bird feeder. That is the best.
You can even tell the earrings that she made, because they're the ones that are like the normal earrings.
Okay, definitely let her know that is the best idea I saw for birds. I'm scared to put anything out for birds because we got so many cats around.
Oh yeah.
And
So you'd be setting out a bird/cat feeder.
That's what I'm saying.
You'd get two birds with one stone.
That's it.
It's like we picked up for his mom. It's like a swing that was a bird feeder.
Tell her to turn it into a. I got a dog, so she got to make one and put the dog.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Just put it a little
You
lower
can make
down.
them lower and higher. It'll be cute. Anyway. Make some low, make some high. That'll be for a bigger dog.
What kind of dog do you
I got
have?
a little chihuahua, so
Okay.
she'll have to make it a little low, you know,
Yeah.
like right here and there. And that'll be good for her.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, because that'll be good to sit outside when my husband take her out there. She'd be so hot out there. Y'all have a good one.
You too. You take care.
How much is, oh, okay, I see, 25. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
You too.
Damn right.
That's right.
She feeds the birds.
Oh yeah.
I do the hunting though.
Yeah. We got the hummingbird feeders out right now at the house.
We do too. We seen hummingbird this morning.
Yeah.
They're
They're
They
slowing.
came in
They're
a
slowing
drove.
down,
There was
right?
a bunch of them, and then they all left town, and
Yeah.
now we seen two this
A
morning.
few
right?
more.
Yeah, two.
You know, in theory, I hunt. I haven't killed a deer in a few years, so. But I sit out there with the gun.
You don't do what I do.
What's that?
I'm not joking around when
You
I
take
say
it
that.
serious,
I'm not as serious as I used to be.
right?
But I go out there where no one's at.
Uh huh.
I go 35, 40 feet up in a tree,
Yeah.
and I sit there for 4 or 5 hours. There are
gonna get some deer.
Yeah.
Okay, it ain't easy.
Now, when I was 13, I killed one about every year, but I was hunting from a stand. So you're right, it helps.
I'm way up there.
Yeah.
Not climbing tree stand.
I'm a little more casual these days.
Nobody, let's put it this way, nobody my age does that.
Right.
I'm not joking around.
Right.
And I'm even amazed that them heights mean nothing to me.
Yeah.
You know, they don't mean nothing to me. I mean,
That's
I was
cool.
a painter all my life. Painting and drywall construction.
Yeah.
And climb ladders. Heights don't mean nothing to me. I can sit up there
That's
and eat
awesome.
my lunch. It don't matter.
Yeah.
I bring my lunch. You know?
Yeah.
And my kids don't even hunt. And they ask me, well, Dad, how long are you going to hunt? You know, I'm 69. How long are you going to hunt? I go, until I can't.
Right.
Because that's my hobby. It's
Right.
not about me. I go out and see nothing. I got a good hike in that day.
Yeah.
I got good exercise in that day.
It keeps
Now-
you,
that's the bonus.
Now,
Keeps
my-
you mobile. Keeps you,
The walk I do every day, out of season, I've scared up 2 deer.
What do you
but
do?
It's out of season. I do after lunch. I always take a long walk in the woods.
I walk every single day.
Yeah.
I walk every single day, even though my hip has been hurt. The doctor calls it bursitis. Pain, you're never going to quit.
Right.
You know? I mean, I'm just saying that at my age, a lot of people have already quit.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
friends of mine that's already died, the whole 9 yards. You know, but I ain't never going to quit because that's my form of exercise.
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you quit moving,
Yeah. That's it. You're done.
you know.
You're right
I hate
about
to
that.
say that, but it's
true.
true. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm working on a house, I'm painting, carpentry, you name it. Last year, she'll tell you that too, I replaced every door inside the house,
Wow.
including all the cabinet doors. Okay, another guy put the countertop on, but I replaced every cabinet door
Yeah.
and every door in the house. When you put a new door in an old frame, it don't just go in.
Sure.
You have to have tools.
Yeah. It's not
The
fun.
best thing, I went out and bought a planer. That thing worked great, but that was the best thing I could have done. Because I was telling about all the doors I replaced last year. All them doors got 4 coats of paint. Because we put paint them white. Just can't make a door look that good. You're ready. She done looks the place
Saw
over in
it,
30
huh?
seconds. And I might want to buy something.
That's me.
That's the
actually.
only.
You pick it, I'll buy it. I'm buying. We're running out of time. If you want something, you got to get it now. You want something, I'm buying. Anything. All right, let me get the place. So seriously, all kidding aside, you got to stay busy.
Yeah.
Like I said, last year I did all them freaking doors. Okay? I did it for her.
Sure.
Man, I don't care.
Well, she had me. I was on the roof with my buddy reshingling, so that kept us pretty
You
active.
did the roof?
Yeah.
That's a big one.
It was. It wasn't fun.
I did one a while back, but it's been a while.
See, my father, he had the right
I ain't gonna
idea.
do another roof.
Yeah.
No, it's not
I'll
fun.
fix a roof. I'll fix a repair, which I have lately.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do another whole roof.
My father, he was a smart man. When I hit about 12, 13, he had me shrimping. We're out on the boats, pouring cement, doing roofs.
I like them kind of people.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is, they get it done.
Yeah. So I knew, I was like, when it came time to go to college, they're like, you going to college? I was like, yeah, I'm going to college. It's like, I don't want to do any more dad's jobs.
Well, I'm probably one of the oddest people you've ever met. I just told you the construction I do. I told you the hunting I do. I'm also carrying 70 stocks. Okay?
Oh, yeah? There
I
you
trade
go.
the stock market. I don't put a lot of money in none of them. Okay? But I
Spread
buy
it
them
out.
when they're down, mostly dividend-paying stocks. And when they come up 5, 10, 15%, I dump them.
Right.
I don't fall in love with none of them. I buy it. Stuff that we know about.
Yeah.
Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Target.
Well,
you name it.
when
But when they're down, they've pulled back, and all of them pay a dividend, by the way. But when they finally, the CEO has to turn them companies around, or he loses his job. Okay, but when they pop up, I dump them.
Yeah.
So I do a lot of different things. I say, if I ain't hunting, I'm hunting stocks. You know,
There you go.
not very many people do that. How diverse I am.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but
It keeps you sharp.
but I enjoy it. Oh yeah, I study all these companies. You know, I can tell you any famous ticker symbol. Okay, not some that we don't know about.
Right.
But I can tell you the ticker symbols and just about what the company's worth.
That's great.
Okay, in billions, you know, a $1 billion company is considered micro cap. You know, that's a very, very small company. 1 billion. You know, I'm just saying, big companies like Microsoft and all them, they're worth $700-800 billion.
Yeah.
Not counting like Amazon, over $1 trillion.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just what I do. I don't make a ton of money. I beat them in the last 2 years, and a lot of people that had 401ks told me they lost money.
Right.
Well, I'm ahead.
There you go.
But if this market ever comes out of the gutter and goes up, I'd be sitting. I mean, I would be going better. I ain't never gonna make a ton of money. I'm never gonna lose a ton of money.
Yeah.
Just,
I know
it's an activity.
whenever Disney bought out Marvel, their stocks dropped. And they thought everyone thought Disney was over. When Disney bought out Marvel Comics.
Oh, Marvel Comics.
yeah.
Okay. I was thinking the chip company.
No.
Marvel.
But I
Okay,
told
Marvel
everybody,
Comics.
I said, buy DC, they're going to make a fortune off of Marvel Comics. And they're like, well, how? It said comic books aren't that popular. I said, the movies will be. And I was right, but I didn't have any money to invest.
Disney's having trouble lately.
They are now,
See, I
right?
can just about tell you everything.
They are.
about-
They
having
are
trouble
now.
with the state of Florida,
Right.
with DeSantis, you know, because they wanted to go woke.
Yep.
Okay, and now everybody feels sorry for them, but they're still losing money.
Yeah.
I mean, their stock is. I do happen to have some good.
Yeah.
Not much, but I do. But as soon as they pop up, I'll probably dump them too.
I would.
Anyway, it was
now.
fun talking to y'all.
Nice talking to you.
I'm just saying that what I do is I don't see a whole lot of people that literally contemplate the stock market like that or anything, you know?
Right.
And do construction and whatever it takes. Well, I'll let you go. She's probably going, man, I wish she'd get moving.
Enjoy your day.
I always tell her, you see anything you want, I'm buying it for you.
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
She's just like-
She still says, we got too much stuff. Right? Isn't that funny? Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you. Take care,
Talking
sir.
to you.
And don't quit, man.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to
It
quit.
ain't about getting a deer.
Yeah.
It ain't about getting a deer. It's just about going out there and enjoying nature and exercise.
Last year I got to see a water moccasin eat a fish. That was neat. From the stands, yeah. And the year before that, I scared off the same bobcat twice. He was trying to hide from me. I jumped over a tree. It was on the other end. We both yelled.
I was going to kill a bobcat. The first one I got close to, I was going to kill a bobcat. You know, I hunt bow and arrow too, by the way.
Okay.
And one walked right dead under my tree. And I've lost interest in it.
Yeah.
I just said,
Good. How are you?
you know, if I'm not going to mount it, then I'm not going to.
The only thing I'll take a shot at besides a deer is a coyote. Because I've had them kill my...
No use for coyotes.
I agree.
Coyotes
Let me go
run
ask
down
her.
baby
She's
deer.
specifically
Yeah,
looking for
I agree.
buttons.
I got no use for them.
I had one messed up one of my dogs, and it killed one of our cats. So
Coyotes are key.
My boss over there in the library said, come look, and she wants
I don't
to
like them.
me to find a couple of things that her granddaughter
have
has
somewhat of a
and I
right.
can tell you to lay them
Can't let
aside
them
for her. She'll
multiply
come
too
pay
much.
for
I
it.
agree.
We're on the same page. I'll talk to you later. What's your name?
Take it, Brian. Brian King.
I'm Ted.
Good to meet you, Ed.
Nice meeting you.
I teach.
You live out here?
Yeah, I live at Lake Pines,
Oh, man.
and we hunt Ward Bayou. You might see me out there once in a while. Yeah,
Don't hunt it. I hunt Leaf River.
yeah, Leaf's good.
I say I got 50,000 acres to explore.
That's it, yeah.
Leaf River area. It's about that.
By the way, just so you know, I've got more buttons over there.
Ward Bayou is a little smaller, and
Yeah.
you could probably figure it all out pretty quicker, but
Yeah.
I don't. I live over there in St. Martin area.
Really? I teach art at St. Martin High School. That's my day job.
Hard time.
Yep.
I don't even know them kids' last names. Two kids, one of them next door to me goes to the same one. I don't even know his last name.
Yeah.
They're next door. And just never gotten along that well with him.
Gotcha.
He's on the baseball team, and his name is Gage.
Yeah, I know Gage.
You know, I don't even know his last name.
Yeah.
He's got a nice truck.
Yeah. A lot of those kids have nice trucks.
I know. I don't know how he's got a nice
I
truck.
don't know.
My mom told us. My mom told us. There was 5 of us, no doubt. Is if you want a car, you better get working.
Yep.
All of us work at an early
Let me
age.
go ask her if she's
All of us
specific.
get kids nowadays.
Tell her
You don't
which
have to
ones that you
nothing.
think Charlotte would like
Right?
and ask her to set
Right.
aside to
I agree.
Laura, and I'll see what's
I haven't figured it out.
I've never had a nice vehicle in my life. She gets a nice vehicle, but not me.
I'll talk to y'all later, Brian.
Take care, buddy.
Nice meeting you.
She said we can pick out anything that's like on the cheaper side price wise. So I guess anything small. So anything else that's kind of cool looking. What about like these things? These things you think she might like?
Oh yeah, just so you know that.
Things in there, and chuck them in the car if you need to, and here. The Sanderson sisters, yeah. You want to put there? Let's see if there's anything in here that you think she may like.
I'll move this back so you can set stuff out.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. I'm not sure. Do you think maybe anything that's not a button? Like, look, like these other small things up here. I mean, that you think she might like. Because I don't know Charlotte like that. I don't know what she likes.
I don't know either.
Well, she's about your age, so. I was thinking like some of these. Or do you want me to have, she found 2 buttons that she thinks she would like.
Those are $5 each or $2 each?
$2 each for the buttons.
Can you break a 10?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll work.
You did. I thought you moved it.
Oh yeah, oh never mind. It's right here.
Oh, when you walk back over there, can I wheel it into the back room? I left my key out.
You know where my keys are at my door? Walk into my office first.
one with the computer screen. No, one with the keyboard's at. First top drawer where your keyboard is at. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart.
You're welcome. Do you need a bag for the buttons? Or?
I guess I need the buttons, don't
Hey, believe me, I've had like 2 days like that this week.
Well, menopause ain't fun. You haven't hit that yet, have you? You wait. Oh. He's telling me. It steals your brain. First the kids steal your brain, then menopause comes along and takes what's left.
But she didn't say husbands.
No, I've got the best husband.
That's fantastic. Proud of you, Monica. You've been doing pretty all right. I swear, if you want to bring 2 people to your table, just try neat.
I know, right?
It never fails.
It never fails. So $32. So you almost made our table. Let's check it out. Some period of color and so I do small further. Okay, so one of those that I thought, the Spider-Man, that I thought was like an earring, it was actually part of a necklace. So I need to like take the earring part off of it and make it a necklace. So let's see.
Do you have that hand towel? I think that has a little bit of the potato still in it too.
Oh, I finished that.
Oh.
You didn't have to know if I see my blood sugar when we were up there, did you?
No. I don't know where it's at. You need to find it?
Put everything out of the right bag and we'll put front that bag. And being so gotta take everything out real quick. Oh, I see it.
It's in that bag right there. It's in your right hand. You're setting it on the table. Now you get it. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Do they still have the round table over there? Yeah, you saw the table that they did with the tools, right?
Yeah, the one that spins.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that one too.
How much is that?
150.
This is so dangerous. I'm at right across the street. Arts and crafts.
Yeah. Wow. This bar here is also hard. No, a friend of mine.
You didn't see anybody selling more of the like the hot things that pads that you put under the bowls.
No, those things are great.
I mean, the three we got are prime. Like that stuff was good. And then oil.
Wide open. Wide open. Yum.
What are you doing?
Good, good. What you got? Yeah, we're waiting on our food to get here.
Yeah.
My mom and wife are bringing us lunch, and my mom wanted to try Georgie's.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's expensive.
I know. Mom, I said, it's $15 per sandwich. I said, what do you think? They've been waiting like 30 minutes for our food next to go, and I'm like,
I
And
can't.
they're always full, man.
my mom's having to feed our kids in the car while she's waiting on the food. I love the Florida leaves. I can't.
Thank you.
That you do. I know you said you did the art, and I actually saw you draw it over here. That's amazing to me. Yeah. My dad was looking at the cage. They were looking at them online. That's so. I cannot draw to save my life.
It takes a little practice.
He's a really good teacher. He does it online. A lot of people like ask him questions.
Oh, cool. That's cool.
Hey, her friend Clem from London just jumped on. Hi, Clem.
Oh, hi. Coming soon.
Yep, coming soon. That's just cheap watercolors. And
I wondered if it was watercolor based off of these. You use the watercolor markers.
I do sometimes, but those are from the actual cans. They're like the $12 cheap the Artist Loft watercolors. These will end up as in a comic book. I like to do the panels separate and then put them together in Photoshop.
That's so crazy.
So I can put more detail in them. We sold out of one. We had 4 different designs.
Yeah, I saw. These are the same, maybe. No, this one looks darker,
We had
or maybe filled in.
we had the skeleton, the scary clown, the robot, and the kraken looking one. And I think we're out of the clown one.
I know we're out of the Kraken one.
So we're out of the kraken one.
Yeah, we still have some of the clown ones.
Yeah, I don't want clown.
Clem likes her tattoos.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's my. I wish I lived here, and this is my music.
great.
It's my music arm.
Nice. Clem's a programmer in the UK.
Very cool.
We're trying to get him to visit, but he thinks like an alligator's going to eat him.
Strong possibility.
I love it.
Strong possibility. Only at night.
Only at night. That's funny.
Do y'all have a card?
Yeah, I'll give you one of my cards.
Yeah.
We're out of our normal ones, but should be able to reach us with this one. We had a big comic convention that wiped us out, but this should take you to our comic
Thank
stuff.
you. Yes. Awesome. Maybe we'll see y'all at another one.
We'll be at this next one. What is it? When is it? Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, I got the application too, so we're gonna turn it in.
Oh, yeah.
And we do a lot of the little shows around here too.
See, we're not since we're in Mobile, but I mean, when I say Mobile, we're it took us 30 years to get here. We're on this side of Mobile.
Okay.
Grew up in Sauger, Mississippi, so not. Parents moved over there about a year ago, and I've been over there.
I went to college in Mobile, and we used to do MobiCon, that convention.
Yeah.
And man, I had a lot of clients in Mobile that were interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. It's a very eclectic city.
Yeah, some of the projects I had to politely decline. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I moved over there to go to college, so
Yeah.
I've been over there since 2007.
Yeah, I finished out at South Alabama. Got my bachelor's there. Then finished out my master's at William Carey.
Yeah. I got my bachelor's from there. Started my graduate program, and then got married and got busy. And
Yeah, that happened.
And it's an absolute insanely just dedicated part, which is good. I mean, lots of writing. So I was like.
Yeah, I couldn't have handled the writing. Mine was all in arts, thankfully. I mean, we did still have to do writing, but not as much.
My wife's in nurse practitioner school at South.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm glad we're both not in school at the same time. I don't know how we do it. Because we have 5.5 months. That on top of just day-to-day life. Well, Clem, visit soon.
Yeah, Clem just told us that we're still listed as 3 Alarm Comics. We said our chat wrong. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the library. We're at the Van Cleve Library, Clem. 3 Alarm Comics was a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why that didn't change. I changed the title. Oh, the little fidget?
Yeah, that's cool. That's nifty. I like this one.
I know, right?
My problem is, like, I would buy something like this, and I would lose it and not know where I put it.
Yeah, Monica.
Happens to me all the time.
Monica orders the fidgets in bulk.
Yeah, this would be good if I would actually put it on my keychain the way you're supposed to. Wow, well, I'm Sarah. See y'all around.
Oh, Clem said take care and say hi to your wife for him.
I will do it. So I'm sure she'll be walking by whenever they get here with food. So
Yeah.
you'll see her. We'll be pushing
one of the best places on here is the gas station. There's 2 gas stations. One's called the Honey Hole. And
I saw that.
It is restaurant quality food from there because they have a full kitchen in the back.
Yeah, I saw that on here.
So that's the good price and it's good food.
I would have. Mom's like, I really want to try this.
Yeah, well, it's
You gonna pay for it? I'll pay.
it's definitely nice, but it's out of our price range.
Well, it's been. Let's see. They have been there since over an hour.
Yeah,
And it's to go.
that's too long. The Crazy Sisters is what's it? Crazy
Oh,
Sisters?
the catfish. Yeah.
That place is good too.
Is it okay? It looked like it was closed at first, but
It might be. They got weird hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I think it's like what is it? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but they're like later on in the afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll be.
I think it's one of those like 4:30 or 3:30, something like that.
Thank y'all. It's good talking to y'all.
Good talking to you.
Good talking to you too.
Clem's so smooth.
Yeah,
Yeah, the dirty boars. Yeah, Clint, it's a library. This is like their little area that they do like these events. So the library's in the other half.
I'll pick one of those.
Clem, how are you doing today, buddy? I'm glad we could take y'all out somewhere.
Put that one back to the back or just move the button.
Well, yeah. So that guy over there is a mechanic that helped Dad with his Jeep. Said Dad basically killed the engine because he kept driving it with no oil pressure in it, but he kept driving it, and he kept putting the fixer radiator in it till the radiator died. So basically, all this stuff my dad's been chewing me out for doing all these years, he did something just as boneheaded as I ever did. So I'm going to save that one till I need it.
So do you own back wall?
Trafalgar, huh, Square? Clem, I was in a horror movie called Trafalgar. I actually was on IMDb for a while for it. I was the lead zombie.
Right back.
What? Nope. Set it right here because I knew I would need it again. It was quiet, huh?
Did we have something fall from there?
From where?
That magnet right
No,
there.
we sold it.
Oh, okay, that was the mushroom earrings, right?
Yeah. You have another one of those somewhere around here. Unless you drank it. Somewhere around here.
There's not another bag over there? Got ya. Hey, how are y'all doing?
Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, here's some of my watercolors.
Oh yeah, I saw it earlier and I was like, that is so good.
We're working on a project. It's going to end up being a comic book. But the characters are from a board game we did called Fenrir. It's like a tabletop board game.
Oh yeah.
We do the 3D modeling too. This is some of my designs.
Oh wow.
And then the bracelets over there.
Yeah, I was looking at those earlier. This is insane.
So these are just the cheapy artist loft watercolors.
Oh really?
And then a gel pen for highlights.
I use the Castle Arts. It's really cheap, but it works better than like the Walmart brand ones, the Trouble one.
I know. I've tried some of the more expensive stuff, but I mean, I like them.
Your detail's insane.
Thank you.
I love detail work. It's so good.
I did my internship when I was 16 at DC Comics, and
Oh, you did?
basically spent a year being like just beat into shape. It's brutal. You have to have a tough skin, or they will break you.
Yeah, but that builds character.
It was fun. I loved it. The main guy is with Steve Scott. He did Batman through a lot of the 90s, and he's like an abusive older brother. That's how I like explain our relationship. But if I put something on mine he doesn't like, he would still call me out publicly on it. He says, this is garbage and not up to the standards you need to be doing.
Sometimes you gotta be very brutally honest. That's the only way you can improve.
I agree.
No, but this stuff is super cool. Are those
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Here, you're welcome to flip through them. I'll show you some of the other stuff I have.
Oh yeah, please.
This is just the current project.
I'm gonna get a briefcase like that.
This thing is ancient, and I can't find anything I like to replace it.
Oh, look at these.
Thank you. You can set them down on top of this. They're on Bristol board. They're tough.
I follow this guy online. Is Jake Parker? Do you know who that is?
I don't know Jake Parker. I might know the art if I saw it.
Yeah, you probably do. He's really good at what he does. He's like, you kind of remind me of him. So how long do these usually take? Like,
the penciling I can do in about 45 minutes. Inking takes about 2 hours, and then the coloring takes about 3.
you have like stuff I want to get into. Like, I love detail work a lot.
Now, I pride myself on it. I'm probably a better inker than anything.
Yeah, your inking stuff is insane.
Thank you.
Like, this is my favorite type of art.
I've worked with some pretty fun people. And Mitch Bird used to do all the Dark Horse stuff, like the movie licenses, like Aliens and Predator and all that. And I remember the first time I inked for him, he's known for making like people cry that ink his work. And the book came out, and I was looking at it, I was there at a convention. I said, "So what do you think, Mitch?" He's like, "What do you mean what I think?" He's like, "I told him to use you." I was like, "Bless you." I was like, "I love you." It was like the hand of approval. I was like, "That's good to know, Mitch." A lot of big name artists on the coast. They just don't ever leave their houses, so nobody knows.
Like they're here.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ocean Springs was Stephen Butler, who did Spider-Man through most of the '90s. Steve
I
Scott
know.
from Biloxi did Batman, and Mitch Bird was in St. Martin. He did like everything. And they just don't ever get out, so nobody knows.
You don't know.
No. But it's low cost of living down here as opposed to like California or something.
California.
So
My
they all
professor-
end up here.
I go to state.
There's a lot of reasons to live in California nowadays.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
My professor, he was, his name is Alexander Boston, and he was like, he worked for NASA. He went out to Hollywood and did
Yeah.
like Titanic stuff. He's insane.
That's
His
awesome.
work is crazy.
I'm trying to get some work from NASA. I'm so close to. It's one of the ladies that promotes. They're doing a civilian astronaut. It's like their clothing, but it's for civilians, and they're trying to get it down to $50,000. That's the cheap range. And so the person that goes to comic conventions promoting the project, she put me up as the artist, but they haven't hired me yet. And I keep telling her, I said, please make sure I get this job because I want that on my resume so bad.
Yeah.
Is that Neely? Is that insane?
But I mean, you can live anywhere nowadays and make a living at it.
Have you seen
Yeah.
this guy that does, he did artwork for like kayak and stuff? Neely was his last name. I can't remember. I don't know if it was Michael Neely.
That sounds familiar.
Anyway, when we go up to North Carolina, the NOC, this rafting company, they used to have a lot of his, like graphics on T-shirts and stuff. And
Yeah.
He did one, and it was rafters in a raft, and they all had astronaut suits on. And I wanted the shirts of that for my grandson because he's big into, that's what he wants to do on it.
Yeah,
Work for
that's
NASA. And but see, he had some issues, and he ended up committing suicide. So
Oh, I'm
like,
so
he's
sorry.
not doing it. Not my grandson, Neely, the
Oh,
artist.
the artist. Okay.
So he ended
Yeah.
up committing suicide. So his work. If you didn't get it when
You're not getting it
yeah,
down,
now
right.
you can still buy books that he's written because we have.
Sure.
Some of his kayak, he was a big
He was a
time
big
kayaker too. We do a lot of kayaking.
Yeah.
But it was all illustrated stuff by him.
Have y'all gone out to the islands yet?
No, to kayak.
Yeah.
No, all ours is whitewater
Whitewater.
stuff.
Oh
like
wow,
down the
okay.
rapids
How
and
cool is
kind of
They're
that?
crazy.
We trained Monica for about a year, and then we went and did that trip to the islands. That was
Oh
fun.
wow.
And I remember one of the first times we were going out, we were in Gulf Island National Seashores Park. I told her, I said, man, when we were kids, you could see little baby alligators all over here, and we weren't seeing any. And then she called me, she says, Brian, she says, is that real? This monster, probably 11-foot gator was sunning. I was like, well, that's why the babies aren't here. I said, yeah, that's real.
Ate them all up.
So-
Now, did y'all kayak out to the island from National Seashore?
No, we went from Biloxi. We headed out from Biloxi.
What island y'all hit?
That first one, what is the first one out there? Was that Deer?
Deer. Okay.
Yeah.
Deer.
No, we didn't go way out.
Okay.
No,
yeah, I was
no,
wondering
no,
how far you went.
no. I mean, in my youth, maybe I would have done it, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't try it now.
And he still does crazy things because he goes on the ones that the rivers like Ocoee and Chattooga
Yeah.
have 4 and 5s. He's a big
Yeah.
I've never done the lake kayaking and that, but we started. Me and him started about 20 years ago over there, where you did class 4 and 5 raft
Right.
and stuff. And that kind
I'll
of
tell you, the
thing.
good thing about it is if he keeps doing it, eventually if he gets him, I won't have to pay for the
Hey,
fuel because he'll be in the
that's
river,
right.
and that'll be that.
Yeah, that would be that. We used to do Black Creek, which is there's no
Positive.
rapids there or
My dad
anything.
and I canoed. We would canoe, do overnight trips. On
Yeah,
Black
we would
and
spend the
Red.
weekend, right.
Yeah,
Black
that
Creek,
was fun.
it's great for that.
We'd fish all the way down.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
those canoes.
Ah, I miss that. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
we'd go in college. We'd go every year. We'd start Friday and have someone pick us up on Sunday. You know what else is fun from doing from a canoe is fly fishing. down
Oh
here.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
we do that a lot because you don't have anything around you to get hung up
Sure,
on.
yeah,
And
yeah.
let me tell you, lakes where they say you can't catch the bass from the sea, they won't hit anything. They'll hit a fly because nobody does it down here. If you get out in the middle with the canoe and start working a fly, you're gonna catch bass where people say you can't catch bass from.
Yeah, now not like speckled trout. But you talking
No,
about
not
like
speck.
a green trout
Yeah,
type
yeah.
bass.
I'm talking about like the largemouth or the smallmouth bass in like
Okay.
freshwater.
Yeah, yeah.
Now a lot of people have been going saltwater and catching stuff though too.
Yeah, my neighbor does a lot of saltwater fly fishing.
Sure.
I haven't done it, but he does it.
The funny thing is the fly rods for saltwater are so heavy that you have to kind of work your way up to it. Now you could do it, I'm sure, but it would take a bigger guy like you or I.
Well, I know some of the rods he has are like $600, $700, $800.
Yeah,
per rod
yeah.
and reel. I mean, they're expensive.
They can get that price. I can't afford those,
Oh,
but
me neither. Hey, I don't want to fish that bad.
no.
Yeah, well, you work beautiful.
I appreciate that. Most of this stuff's my wife's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we do. We go to a lot of conventions together. Have a lot of fun.
Do you actually make that?
I make those on the computer. I design them.
3D?
Yeah, and then we 3D print them. These are all my designs. This was the son of a gun because you have to measure everything out. You have to make sure it works. You have to make sure that things don't come out so far that it becomes brittle. And like it was, I'm not an engineer, of course, but I'm like, we can do this. So a little trial and error, and we got the pattern down.
What is that material? Like
It's
resin?
resin. Yeah, we use the resin printers, and this is just PVC.
Oh, okay.
So it comes together in 4 different parts and in the clip.
Yeah, my nephew's a dentist in the Iberville.
Oh, yeah?
And he was showing, I was in there not too long ago, and he was showing me he can actually make his own teeth now with that 3D resin printer. Do it right there in 15 minutes. He'll have you, where you used to, it took forever to order a crown and have it sized and put in. He can do it right there in the office. You can go in and out and get a crown in an hour.
Yeah. We had one of the other artists, it's funny you said that because she needed a replacement she had a false tooth that slide in, and she made her own. When she was broadcasting it, she had to announce it as costuming because you can't do your own dental work.
Wow, really?
But she I mean, that's exactly what she did. It slid right in. And
that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's...
You have to get the right resin for it, so you couldn't use this stuff.
Yeah, no, that stuff he gets hard, and then he's got a laser cutter that'll go in there and shape it and polish it.
Whole 9 yards. That's awesome.
It's amazing what you can do with technology.
Well, they just got the ceramic printers out, and they're going to start printing car parts. So that's the next thing we're going to get into.
That would be neat.
Yeah, I got an old dirt bike that I'm wanting to get running, so I'm going to have to wait till they come down in price, but I definitely want to get one.
Yeah, those aren't cheap.
No, they're going to be horribly expensive.
Yeah, a friend of my son's, he's an engineer, and he was trying to get a little side job going, but he bought a 3D printer, and he makes like sign. He can make you a sign like a 3D sign, and he's been doing some of that. But that, I want to say that printer was $15,000.
Yeah, easy.
It wasn't cheap.
Right. The ones we use, fortunately, it's all small stuff, so you can get a good one for about $200.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the resin isn't super strong, so you couldn't use it for anything industrial, unfortunately. And it doesn't take heat well either, so it has to be something inside. So you have to find the right printer for the right job.
Well, good to speak to you guys.
Nice talking to you.
Have a good one.
Take care. Oh, Clem knows Jake Parker. He started the Inktober thing. Dadgummit, Clem, I wish I would have read that. Yeah, I know who he is.
Oh, you made it. I mean, you made it all come alive.
How are you doing?
I'll probably be here in just a minute. Okay? All right, brother. That's yours.
I like your bracelet.
Oh, thank you. My sister gave it to me. I used to do these beads.
Oh, the perler stuff?
Yeah, I know, right? I think like like whenever, because I remember doing it like whenever I was way younger, and then so he and a friend of his, they were like, "Well, why don't you start doing that, Dad?" And I was like, "I haven't done it in ages." But yeah.
We have a friend named Clem from London that's watching, and he says that he likes your earrings.
Oh, thank you.
Clem is a proper London gent. We get a lot of artists that like follow us, and whenever we come to events, we try and broadcast it for everybody. It's been a good day so far. Everybody's been super friendly. It is hot today. You know what's funny? Is Monica saw the sign like 2 days ago. She's like, it's coming up. We say, do you want to go? I said, if we can get inside, yes. I was like, I don't want to be outside this weekend. Because I've been outside a lot this week, and it's been a little too warm. How's it going?
Do you remember doing it? Yeah. I didn't see the big ones earlier. I saw the small ones. That took some time.
Got a little workshop in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Girl Scouts.
So are y'all doing well today?
It's kind of pretty slow.
It is pretty slow.
Yeah. We were hoping to have more foot traffic at least, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's toasty. Y'all in here?
It's not been much flow, but we sold enough to make it worth coming.
Yeah.
But
Pay for our spot.
right. Yeah, the last time we were here was at the fall show.
Yeah.
That had a lot more traffic.
Okay.
Yeah.
She just gave us a flyer for that one too. So.
Yeah, that one seems to always be a lot busier.
Yeah, for Christmas.
Right. It's a good time.
We're excited to spend money.
Yep.
Yeah.
Over there, so I will see you guys later. Please come over. You're burnt.
Yeah, I feel it.
I always hate that when you know it's coming, the burn. Thank you. Take care. Clemsons, we also call them hoops. I don't know, Clem, maybe. Clem says, Brian, you should be recruiting some of these people to model for your next illustrations. This is my community, and it's like, we'll talk more about that later. I got Monica, that's all I need. Clem, you should have seen me back in my heyday. I was a player proper.
Well, I will go back and go. And then I'll be right back.
Okay, go and then be right back.
I'll look at the bowls too whenever I come back.
Yeah, because we definitely want to get a bowl. How are you doing today? Thank you. My mom made those.
Right. So true.
Yeah, my father is a very creative human being. I've seen him make things run that should have died years ago.
Yeah.
And I hate working with him. I said, safety is a part of his protocol. It's like, you've got to always be careful.
Yeah.
Very good. How are you?
But Glenn, you know, you think you're funny. Sometimes you are, but sometimes not so much. But Glenn, you know, this is the second year in a row. Second year in a row, buddy. He visits the table a lot. Lynn, did you see the new page?
I don't understand it. I just
How are you doing today? Good. Thank you. Mi madre made those. I'll show it to y'all later. I hate that Andy couldn't come to this one. How are y'all doing today? Good. These are wands that shoot rubber bands. You want to shoot one at the shirt? You just push that little button down. There you go. Back up a little bit so you have some range and then shoot it. There you go. You can. You want me to? If Dad says it's okay, you can. Right. There you go. Shoot it at this. You want to try it? Let me load it for you. We got all the stuff.
Where did you get the Dragon Ball Z stuff?
My wife makes those. She'll be back soon. There you go. Flying all over the place.
I can't even see it.
How are y'all doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. You want to try out the rubber band shooting wand? You can shoot it at the shirt.
You stretch out a rubber band,
You hold
push
it. You hold it like a wand, and then you push down right here.
Oh, you missed the shirt.
Where'd that go?
It's somewhere back here.
Hit the K and then
I'll find it later.
That's pretty funny.
Can I try?
Absolutely, as long as your mom says it's okay.
You have to try to listen. No. We're not just shooting at people. We gotta shoot towards that, towards the shirt.
There you go. Good shot.
So brave.
Good shot.
What do you say?
You are welcome.
Although I think you guys are killing it.
You see Monica over there? She's gonna spend all of our money. How are you doing today? Monica's making new friends.
Probably won't be too bad. Bud's been making those like on three of the jeans.
How are you doing
Hey,
today?
good. How are you?
Good.
Susan, no Nancy today. All right. Oh, watch happened to fall off back here.
Is that it?
Where?
Whatever that is sticking out of the bag.
I don't know.
Maybe I never put it back on from at the house. But I was thinking I had it on. I'll ask him library and see.
That real white wood, yeah.
I did.
Y'all done any good?
Yeah, we've been all right. We made our table back a little. It's been fun talking to everybody too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you come for the November.
Okay.
Oh, she was holding that one of these for me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she had me put it up actually.
Yeah. How much are they?
I think she said 2, but she'll be right back.
Okay,
She went
well,
to
I'm not leaving. I'm just going
she
out
went
here.
to check on her watch. She can't remember if she had her watch on or not. She's
Oh, my
just going to go
goodness.
see if someone turned it in
Yeah.
just in case.
All right.
How are y'all doing today? Good. Quite well.
Okay. So, you know the girl that came on
Yeah.
and talked to us that her from over there?
Yeah.
I know her dad. Just worked with her dad at the schools.
No joke.
At the Gulfport schools.
Huh.
And I even saw his wife earlier and thought I recognized her, but I was like, I got no idea where I know her from. And so then I realized it was like, that's where I knew him from.
How much?
I didn't realize I passed by and I was talking to her and then talking to him and then I'm like, oh. And we realized we knew each other about the same time.
How much are the little fidgets? The one you had me set aside.
What about it?
Were they 2?
Were they what? Oh, it was 1.
1? Okay.
Yeah, it was like the yellow one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So did anybody come out and get it?
She was going to, but I wasn't sure how much it was.
$1.
Okay.
I told her I'd give it to her for $1.
Okay.
I've been charging like $3 for it.
She said she wasn't going anywhere, so she'd be back.
Okay. Oh, right.
Yeah. How you been? I like your shirt, man. That's cool.
Have a lot of these shirts left over from this.
Yeah. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Love the shirt. Actually got to see Jack Skellington from the movie. It was a museum that was showing a history of animation, and they had one of the actual puppets from the movie.
That'd be cool.
It was neat. They had that, and they had the button-eyed Coraline as well.
Nice.
It was creepy.
Yeah, that movie's creepy anyway.
It is.
Even by Tim Burton standards.
Yep.
It's just something about the eyeballs and the buttons for eyeballs.
I had one of the old Gumbies too. I thought that was neat. Yeah, Totoro. Yeah. Y'all like Studio Ghibli?
I do.
think I've seen everything they put out.
I've seen most of it.